There is no officer like General Lagbaja in the army today. And what has convinced me that Asiwaju knows what he's doing. Lagbaja will do his operations briefing on Monday. After the operations briefing, he's going into the bush. He will come back on Sunday. He's coming back on Sunday is for him to be able to present the briefing for Monday. There are days when he will not even show up at all on Mondays for briefing. He's in the bush. Lagbaja will enter inside Brenengwari to chase the bandits and come out at the Abuja Kaduna Expressway end.
That's the new chief of army staff.
That's him in front wearing this is the way he dresses with the boys. He wear his t-shirt, he's going into the bush with them. Ask anybody in the army. That was why his appointment elicited jubilation across all the places where he has served. He served as a GOC 82 Division.
Enugu.
Yeah, Enugu. He was the one who made it possible for that election to take place, governorship election. He promised that that election will be held, there will be peace, and because he's in charge of the whole area, and he delivered. Then in Kaduna, he told his staff, look, I want to be sending people.
So it's always leading like this.
Yes.
Going to battle.
He will go. I said he will stay in the bush for days. This is an unusual kind of officer. He will stay in the bush with them. When those boys were killed, what was it called? Killed gas brigade men, and the other day.
Okay.
They paid with their lives because Lagbaja ensured that, look, they suffered for what they did. This is how he deployed this. You can see the troops. He deployed them on the highway just for us to have. When was the last time you heard about kidnapping on the Kaduna-Abuja highway? That's what Lagbaja has done. And as chief of operations of the army, he has focused on those areas where we had issues, and is doing his best. Especially this Brenengwari. Not many people can go to Brenengwari before now. Then when he was in Enugu, of course, he dealt with the unknown government. When you look at some of the states of the Southeast, you will see that Enugu is relatively peaceful. You can't compare Enugu with Abia or Anambra. It's part of what he has done. He also has some history to his name. Having the privilege of serving as GOC in 2 different divisions, having the privilege of serving as a commanding officer in 2 different battalions, they always find him useful to send him. You can imagine somebody went abroad, he went on study leave abroad. By the time he came back, they sent him back to 72 Battalion in Makurdi, where the place that he left originally. He also combined his position as GOC with as head of the Operation Wild Stroke. So he was wearing 2 berets, 1 person. There is no officer like General Lagbaja in the army today. And what has convinced me that Asiwaju knows what he's doing is the appointment of this man. Because he clearly listened to people.